Howdy folks, this is Checkers, and this is our first episode of Fallout New Vegas. Welcome to the Mojave Wasteland. Okay.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Okay. And we have a bunch of stuff that we're going to get.
You're awake. How about
I wish they would just do it all at once.
that?
Sorry there, stranger.
Whoa,
Your
easy there, easy.
words are coming in
You've
and
been
out of
cold
inventory.
a couple of days now.
Oh,
Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's
okay.
see what the damage is.
Did
How
I
about
have
your
bearings?
name?
My
Can you
name.
tell me your name?
My name? My name is Inigo Montoya. No, we shall be, as always, checkers.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
Doc?
Welcome to Good Springs.
Well, thanks.
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
Huh.
I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Okay. Let's see. Presets. Let's customize eye color, green. Yeah, whatever. It can be older. Okay, what's after this? Hairstyle. Pompadour, Sarge, Waster, Balding, Buzzsaw, Comb Over, Smooth Wave, Buzz Cut, Shaggy Suave, the Terrorsaur, Punked Warhawk, the Unsettler, Blastback, Bedraggled, High Riser. Oh, missed some. Clean Cut. Oh, that's a little too Adolf. Tunnel Snake. Oh, you know what? It kind of fits the tone, huh? Let's go Tunnel Snake. Hair color. Oh boy. Heaviside. Let's see, what do we have here? Options aplenty. Champagne, huh? Let's see if that applies to facial. Oh boy. Survivalist. Rough beard. Oh, I actually like some of these options. They look better than certain other Fallouts. Beatnik, Gunslinger, Gentleman, Mustache, Mutton Stash. I'm sorry. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm kind of feeling the mutton stash there. Shaggy Sideburn, Soul Patch, Old Coot, the Gettysburg, 4 and Chopper, Chin Strip, Honest Abe, Man's Man, Swashbuckler, Ladies Man, Tough Guy, Machiavellian, Chin Dusting, Calvary, Daddy-O, Backwater, Roughneck, Thin Strip, Shag Strip, Touch a Soul. Oh boy. Tire Track, Comrade, Chin Scruff, Manchurian, Doom Rider. Oh, that's kind of epic. Mephistopheles, Bristly Cool. Actually kind of like that. When I'm cleaned up, I kind of sometimes have something like that. El Carcinero, Ombre, Renegade, Gruff Stuff, Dead Man's Hand. Oh, I even like the name. Might have to go with that. Bar brawler, stranded. Dashing rogue. Slickster. Chairman Chang. The Ronin. Grizzled samurai. Serious chic. Okay, for those who are wondering, I probably have a beard roughly like that right now. Yeah, I'd say that's closest to what I've got on me. Alright, let's do it. The rest of the face I'm not going to worry about. I can never get that stuff right. Let's see here. Done. Sure.
Well,
Let's
I
be
got
him.
most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No
The two
sense
eyes,
keeping
nose,
you in
yep.
bed anymore.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get you
Whoa.
on your feet.
Sorry, I'm seeing through time right now. Just give me a moment.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room?
Uh-huh.
Over by that vigor tester machine there.
The vigor
Take
tester,
it slow now. It ain't a race.
Are you sure? Okay.
Ooh, looking good so far.
All right.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
I'm trying. There we go. So, let's see. Right now we have Strength 5, Perception 5, Endurance 5, Charisma 5, Intelligence 5, Agility 5, and we have 5 points to spend, and Luck. Luck is one of those things I don't think you can ever fix again. But I could be wrong. Charisma. Endurance. Perception. Strength. Weapon effectiveness. It's been a while since I've done this. Let's go. 2 in perception. Two in agility. 1 in intelligence. Whoops. I'm really tempted to move a couple points over here, but alright, well, I think that's where we're gonna go. 7 perception, 6 intelligence, and 7 agility. Now what? Yeah. I wish I could remember if intelligence affected points, but I can't. I can't remember, so...
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news.
Yeah.
Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if
Okay.
your dogs are still barking.
My dogs? Did I have dogs? Oh, well, I may have had dogs, but I didn't have clothes.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
None of the above, but burglarize.
Night.
Silencer.
Bandit.
Vaporize.
Light.
Inspiration.
Mother.
Cookie jar. Human shield. Oh my. Cookie jar.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say.
Okay.
First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
No opinion.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Strongly disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
I would disagree, only if I have to.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Huh. An angry two-headed ant? I'm still trying to see that. An oozing wound. Shadow on a door frame. Chemical reaction. Sure, a broken chain.
Okay. How about this one?
Back-to-back laser pistols. Some piece of space-age technology.
Last one.
2 gnomes playing patty cake. I don't see any of the things you're saying. So, mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote.
Okay.
I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
All right. Energy weapons. I'm gonna say no. Definitely gonna want lockpick. Ooh, repair, sneak. Can I just take them all? Repair, I want, I think. Sneak would be handy. But you know what? Guns, repair, and science might be the thing to do. We'll see how I do with lockpick. It's been a really long time since I've actually played this as New Vegas, so let's see. Done?
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
Okay.
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history.
Sure.
Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Choose up to 2 traits or none. Okay, there's one that I want. Wild Wasteland. Everything else has a positive and a negative, and I'm not sure any of the negatives make them worth the positives. The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have 3% chance to critically hit, but equipment condition decays 15% faster. Claustrophobia. You have a fear of enclosed spaces. Probably because of the mutants that live there, you gain +1 to special attributes when outside, but suffer -1 when indoors. Early bird. Hey, early risers, enjoy a +2 to each of your special attributes from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., but suffer from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. when you're not at your best. Fast shot. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are 20% less accurate. Oh boy. 4 eyes. While wearing any type of glasses, you have +1 perception. Without glasses, you have -1 perception. Good-natured. You're good-natured at heart. More prone to solving problems with your mind than violence. You gain +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but have -5 to energy weapons, explosives, guns, melee weapons, and unarmed. Heavy-handed. Your melee and unarmed attacks do more damage, but less critical hit damage. Hoarder. You gain +25 pounds to all your carry capacity, but suffer a -1 to all attributes anytime the weight you're carrying drops below 160 pounds. Hot-blooded. When your health drops below 50%, you gain 10% more damage, but you also suffer -2 to agility and perception. Kamikaze, you have plus 10 action points, but your reckless nature causes you to have a -2 damage threshold. Logan's Loop, no one's going to put you out to pasture because you're going to stay young and a level 30 forever. You'll never again become addicted to chems, and they'll last twice as long, but after 30 you can kiss experience, perks, and skill points goodbye. Loose Cannon, from frag grenades to throwing spears, you can throw weapons 30% faster at the cost of 25% less range. Skilled. You're skilled but not very experienced. You gain plus 5 points to every skill, but you suffer minus 10% from experience gained from now on. That is actually an interesting one. 10% experience for a plus 5 bonus to skills right up front. That one is tempting. Small frame. Due to your small size, you have a plus 1 agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. Trigger discipline. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more slowly, but are 20% more accurately. But are 20% more accurate. And then Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America, not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. Skill. Do we want skill? Do we want to pay 10% experience? Because that'll rack up. But gain 5 points. No, you know what? We're just going to go with Wild Wasteland. Okay.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Alrighty there, Doc. Where's this here door you're talking about? I don't want to lift too many things from the good Doc who put my head together, but you know, some things do happen to fall in my pockets from time to time.
Here, these are yours.
Oh.
Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Thanks, Doc. I'll do that. Hardcore mode. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, stim packs heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time. Ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. You may turn hardcore mode on or off at any time in the gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you will receive a special reward. Would you like to activate hardcore mode? No. Oh, this is... okay. This is this room. Alright, let's see. We need to put things on. Whoa. All weapons fall under... well, this is just telling us how to use our stuff. We can figure that out. Sturdy Caravan Shotgun does 38 DPS, 28 DPS for this pistol, 16. Well, let's take the 9. And for apparel, what do we have? Whoa. Tribal rating armor, damage threshold 4, well, 21 jumpsuit, no threshold. Lightweight metal is 12. It's medium armor, agility -1. armored vault suit is 8. Light armor. Lightweight leather is also 8. Lightweight leather's got a value of 160. Well, let's wear the nice stuff. Can we see what we look like? Kinda. Sorta, at least from behind, anyway. There we go. Back in. And... oh! Back. Old World Blues. You've gotten a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy, a coded transmission of some sort with a sad, jazzy undercut that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Old World Blues loaded. Level cap has been raised by 5. The reunion. Your Pip-Boy has received a signal coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It's signed Ulysses. Lonesome Road loaded. Level cap increased by 5. Happy Trails Expedition. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. They're looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Valley. Level cap raised by 5. Ugh. Map marker added. Okay. Let's see. Everything works like I think it should. Gun Runner's Arsenal. The ongoing conflict in the Mojave Wasteland has kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition types, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to peruse the merchandise. Gun Runner's Arsenal has been loaded. Quest added. Happy Trails Expedition. Let's go talk to this here metal fella.
Howdy, partner.
Whoa.
Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
So thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men who attacked me were?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How'd you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
You know, I've never seen a robot quite like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
All right, well, thanks, Victor. Bye-bye.
Happy trails!
Sierra Madre Grand Opening. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. Level cap has been raised by 5. Okay, well, I think we are going to call this the start of our Let's Play. And we will wait here and pick up our journey again next time in episode 2 and explore Good Springs. For the moment, though, I would like to say thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe, like, and share if you so desire, and to ask you, above all, to please take care.